What's going on? Matt Malatesta here with Jackson DePasquale. We are at Memorial High School, the pride of Spring Branch ISD. Maybe Stratford has something to say about that. But new coach Brooks Haack coming over from Randall High School, where they won a 5A state championship. We're going to go inside the program.
All offseason is what you've been waiting for. Since last, January, December, whatever it was, is what you've been waiting for. Have fun today, fly around. Remember, when we're in between the white lines, we don't walk. Get us a break and let's roll. Let's go. I need some slip knots. Not really, Joe. Leonard Skinner, 80s Billy Joel. I think the biggest challenge is what I tell all the head coaches now that I talk to is as a coordinator, you're thinking you're ready. You know all the things that are on that head coach's plate. I tried to take as much responsibility as I could that Coach Randall would allow me, but you never know what you don't know until you get there. And I think it's been dealing with maybe girls basketball and the cheerleading or all the different meetings. Like, yeah, you're not in the classroom and that sounds great, but I mean, you might get a little bit of time to go eat some lunch because it's, hey, you're going to this meeting or you're going to that meeting. And I mean, the football of it is football. And I think we're in this chair because we all understand what the football aspect of it is. We wouldn't be here if we didn't. But I think it's learning that whole CAC, CAD aspect of things that, hey, you're not just in charge of the offense or the defense or assistant head football coach. Like, hey, you got to help out the volleyball team. You got to help out the tennis, golf, wherever you may be needed. So I think that's been kind of the biggest change, I would say. We're picking on you today. We're picking on you today. Let's go. Let's have a day. Let's have a day. Let's have a day. Charlie Barrett. What's up? You ready for today? New Alpha Elites.
What's up, Coach?
Dina, I can't look down and play quarterback. My eyes can't be at the rush. My eyes can't be down at my feet. I got to get to where I can trust it.
What's the culture you're trying to embed here right off the jump?
I think the biggest thing is physicality. I think when people play Memorial High School, they know that we're already disciplined and all the things, but what I think that we need to take it to that next level is to be the most physical team every single Friday night. And well, Thursday, Saturdays, it's all crazy nowadays. But I think we have to be the most physical, obviously staying disciplined and doing our assignments, being where we're supposed to be. But I think one of the main things that we got to be is physical.
Hey, ball carrier's coming if he ever comes. I'm going to say it flat. Right now I'm going.
It's early. Can you see some kids emerging? Let's talk offensively. What are you trying to do on offense? Do you see some guys that might fit in early?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's still really early. We're bringing a lot of the stuff that we did at Randall, which is different than what Memorial's done here in the past, just from watching some of the video and getting in some 10 personnel, spreading the splits out, making these defenders not correct and picking on people is what we on the offensive side say. But yeah, I mean, we got some really, really young talent that's out there right now. And we got a couple wide receivers in Miles Goebel and Io. Can't say his last time yet, but that have really shown up. And as we've been starting to do some 7-on-7 and things like that like just, you throw the ball in their direction and they're going to come down with it more times than not. The fortunate part and unfortunate part is we have a bunch of our players that are playing in baseball right now. So whereas at Randall, we were sharing a lot more of them, maybe with track or some other things, and a couple baseball here and there is we got all our track kids back, but now we got a lot of our baseball kids primed to now go make a big run, which I mean, I'm all for. I want our kids to be successful. I want our kids to go experience that run of a playoff. So
Defensively, what are you trying to do? Physicality is big. Anybody that you're like, hey, I can lean on this guy. He might be a senior coming in or returning that can kind of lead that defensive side of the ball.
So early on, I mean, a name that's popped out that has done it the last 2 years is Brett Gulich. He'll be a senior safety who's, I mean, just one of the bell cows of the defense. Extremely great leader, somebody that's going to get our guys lined up. He brings the energy day in, day out. One of the other ones, he's in baseball right now, but his name is Isaac Richardson. 100+ tackle guy. Just, I mean, if you turn on the Memorial film, he instantly pops out to you. He is always around the ball and just relentless effort. And so we're looking for really big years from those two seniors right there. And then obviously we got a couple other guys that are going to come up in some prominent roles, like a Winston Chu and a couple other guys.
You know, finally, Memorial, just a big brand in Houston. Does that weigh heavy on you? I mean, you played at Katy and you won a state championship at Randall, but Memorial is still a big brand in Houston. How do you keep this thing going?
Oh, I mean, I think it falls back into what you know, and don't try to be anything different than what got you into this chair. And what I'm so thankful for is my time that I had at Katy. And yeah, I wasn't on the coaching side of things, but I got to see it firsthand of going through it, what off season should feel like, what off season should look like, smell like, all those things, and how you instill a culture from the player's perspective. So now I'm able to go talk to these kids of, hey, this is how it looks. This is how it should maneuver. Because one, I've seen it done. And then two, I've done it following Coach Joseph. And then also it's just taking what I've learned at all my stops, whether it was McNeese or with Coach Cavallo at George Ranch. And obviously Coach Randall, it's just been build relationships and then just being able to, from there, just grow these kids, allow them to go do something special, because the last thing you want to do is hold these kids back or not allow them to go be great. And I think with the Memorial aspect of it, I mean, the community wants it. Community will do anything that they need to for their kids and in this program. So it's kind of that Katy feel just down the road. So it's unbelievable.
Jackson, thoughts on Memorial?
Yeah, this is a program that has had some good talent, and I believe they have made the playoffs in the past 5 years. But, I think Brooks Haack brings a new kind of system, new offensive system. You look at what he did at Randall, high-powered offense there. I think he brings that here, brings some energy to this program, and kind of revives it a little bit, gives it a little juice, and we'll see what happens next fall.
Offensively, I think they're going to be a little bit stronger. They had a lot of baseball kids who aren't able to play in the spring because they're having a deep run in baseball. Defense is going to be solid as well. So he's going to put together a great product on the field. So they'll be ready for district play. All right.